Here comes the drop. What's up? We're back. Episode 123, Yinzertainment podcast. We got a guest today, something new. Tommy G, as he's known on the streets of the main streets of Milwaukee. Tommy G. I don't even know what do we call you? Video prankster, comedian, martial artist,
rapper.
A man who is quite interested in shenanigans and going against the grain, and it's a mixture of funny stuff and also, hope for peace but prepare for war.
Fucking love that. So we all three of us, me, Michael, Alex, went to high school with Tommy here. So let's just go down memory real quick. Let's catch up. What have you been doing since high school? I know you didn't you go to Whitewater for a bit?
Yes, sir. I went to Whitewater to wrestle and also be in the entrepreneurship program. I had a lot of fun there. Learned a lot of hardship and struggle, but that shapes you. And then moved out to Milwaukee. I joined the corporate world, which I'm surprised I still haven't gotten fired, dude. I've done a lot of different stuff, but I actually got
that's
banned.
Crazy as fuck. So we're in the corporate world too, all of us, and you're out here making videos like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I got banned from working with every PNC bank in Milwaukee because they saw my videos.
Damn.
Get the fuck out, dude.
And they saw
hilarious. Oh my god. So you when did you move out to Milwaukee?
Oh, about 2016, right after graduation.
Yeah. So you've been liking it out there?
Milwaukee's a really cool place, man. It's up and coming. There's a lot of opportunity. It's home to one of the best fight gyms in the world. It has a lot of different flavors. I mean, I can go to the nice side of town and I can get a martini and have my pinky up, and then I can also, put a do-rag on and rock and roll with about a 10-minute drive in between. So it's got everything I need to do,
Can't complain.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you mentioned the training gym. You obviously wrestled in high school and college, right?
Yes, sir, yeah.
And now what? You're doing UFC fighting? You've had fights, right?
Yeah, I fought once. I choked the guy out in the second. I really like the challenge of it. I don't know if I see myself as a fighter or more so. I'm more of a lover than a fighter for sure. Like, I avoided every opportunity to get into a fight outside of a gym that I could. But it's the challenge of just being – I want to do a lot of things in life where it's like, are you brave enough to do it? And so I might fight again. I want to kind of do like a behind-the-scenes documentary on what it looks like to train and enter in the cage. And it's no joke, but Milwaukee in 2019 was voted the best fight gym in the world. We have fighters from all over the country and sometimes all over the world that come here and train through their camp. So
Damn.
Kickboxing, Muay Thai going, and some jiu-jitsu as well.
There you go, dude. A man of many fucking talents.
I just ran through UFC 3 on PlayStation.
That game's fun as fuck. Yeah. Damn. So go ahead, Michael.
I was gonna say, how did you go from like wrestling and fighting to being a comedian type deal? And your videos are hilarious. Your Instagram's hilarious.
Thank you. So the progression from wrestling to fighting was I missed the brotherhood of a team. Like we would cut weight together. We would be on the road together. We'd be training all year round. I came to Milwaukee. I'm like, man, I have to sit by the water cooler and talk about the weather now. Like, that's gonna be my life, And so I joined that.
Life. Yeah, story of my life.
Dude, it's that can drown your soul. So what happened is I got my heart broken about 2 years ago, and it was one of the best things that ever happened to me because this girl left, and I was lonely, and I was like, man, I need some things that have meaning. I need some things that I can do. So I started filming videos. I started going a lot harder making raps. I flew across the country to collaborate with people. I opened up my own wrestling gym. I fought. So I did a lot of things that kept me busy, but also invested in my own platform. And that's really what I'm going for. I want a platform that no one can say shit. My company can't fire me or ban me from working with certain banks. Like, I make all the money from my name, and if they don't like it, all right, dude. See ya.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely the dream, right? Like, just be able to do what you want for money. Just, I'm in the same boat. Like, you could pay me just enough to like make it by if it was something that I really enjoyed doing. Like, fuck, if we could do this podcast, like, this shit's not serious. Like, we don't have a huge following at all, but like, I love doing it. If I could do this and make enough money to live on, like, sign me the fuck up, bro. Easy.
100%. And it's not necessarily
absolutely.
about the money either. It's about the influence and the impact you get to have on kids. It's also doing something that you actually love. Like, I could make $200,000 being a lawyer and have paperwork up to my head, but I would hate it. So what's the point? I'd rather make money doing what I want to do and do life on my terms.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that's a phenomenal mentality to have.
I fucking feel that. So, so you said the brotherhood. Who's that?
Another blast from the past. Margie's calling.
Holy shit! Put her on.
Wow,
Hey.
I haven't.
How you doing?
I love that your middle name is McGee.
Hey, guess what? Have you ever been on a podcast before?
I have not. No, not yet.
You're making a brief cameo right here.
The world.
It's
How many listeners do that?
all like 50 million, I think, but it's Tyler Saw, Michael McGorry, Mr. Tapia, and we're just going down memory lane.
Fuck
And
yeah, dude. What's up? What's up, guys?
What's up, Margie?
How's it going?
Did you say Tyler Solom, Michael McGregor, and then a name that I didn't know?
McGrory.
Gregor's little brother, and then Alex Tapia, if you remember him.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Blast from the past. How you been?
I am walking out of a forest preserve right now.
Getting high, I hope.
Marijuana involved.
There must be what?
Marijuana involved.
No, actually there wasn't.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, it's just me and God and, and the forest.
Fair enough.
People not following the social distancing rules right now.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's bad. It's bad.
Well, hey, kid, I'm going to give you a call as soon as this is over. We'll talk, okay?
Cool. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Bye.
See ya. Damn, that's crazy. I haven't talked to Margie since high school.
I thought that was your grandma calling.
Oh man. So you said the brotherhood thing is like what brought you into making those videos. Like, who do you make these videos with? Is it just you?
So I have a few different filmers that I have some people that are grown in Milwaukee and, they can film when they're not with their kids or doing whatever. And then I have kids like about 3 weeks ago, I had a high school kid from Illinois say, hey, I want to come film with you. Cool. He stayed at my house for a weekend and we went around and filmed. And and then I was just in LA beginning of February. I linked up with a really big YouTuber, a kid by the name of Balin Levine, and he's helped kind of kickstart my growth and get me seen outside of my circle of just people that I know. And yes, so go ahead.
I saw that the fake robbery or fake. That was hilarious. I would have shit my pants.
I think one of them did, but luckily he was wearing some Huggies, so we were good.
Yo, hold up. I might be able to pull up.
Got you hugged on.
The video?
Yeah. Let's see if this works. Can you see this?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I was just watching it before we started.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear it on the podcast, but
Can't even hear it now.
no.
But head over to Tommy
Yeah.
McG and like it and watch it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your Instagram handle?
It's Tommy G McGee, and McGee is McGee. So Tommy G McGee.
Okay.
I like
Tommy G. McGee.
it. Last name is a little harder to spell.
Yeah. His real last name, yeah. That'd be a tough cameo to make.
Yeah, it's the only mouthful I can give a woman is my last name. Nothing else I can give a mouthful.
So let's talk this real quick. I don't know if you could see from that when I was sharing your Instagram, but you have 11,000 Instagram followers. That's no fucking joke. That's a lot of followers.
Yes, it is. One, I feel blessed, and I feel blessed that I'm growing at a very quick rate. And it's crazy to think. And also, like, you can look at that and, like, that's not that much to some people. Like, that's.
Oh, yeah, right.
What I was thinking about this morning is that that's like 6 Chris Lake Souths I get to talk to when I want to. And it's like, holy shit. Like, let's rock and roll.
Dope. That's dope.
Yeah, that's really dope.
That's a good way to look at it. That's six high schools. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking people, man.
Decent size high schools.
Right. 11,000. Shit, what do we got?
Yeah, but like you said, Twitter we have 750, so
yeah, it's whatever.
But I think
that's the biggest.
Is numbers. Numbers don't mean that much. Like, there's a lot of people that, like, you can't believe they have 1 million followers because they're stupid or they have a terrible message. Like, numbers, I think numbers come when your content is there and you have consistent content. And also, like, there's something to be said for not getting into it too much. It's like putting out stuff that you're a fan of, that you love, that you think is going to make people laugh or is going to do something good, and just let it out in the world. And that's all you can do. You can only control the creative process. You can't control the viewership or what happens afterwards, you know?
Dude,
Yeah, we've realized that, like make a dope edit or a sweet beat or dope, whatever it is, we think that it is sick. Like, I would like it 1 million times. But you post it, whether it be Twitter or Instagram, those are really the two main platforms we use, but it gets like 80 views and 12 likes. I'm like, and 4 of them are us.
Yeah, the algorithms are stacked in the favor of the biggest accounts. And when you drop something, it needs to get a lot of visibility because it only might show 1 to 3% of your audience. So if they really like it, then it expands to all your other audience. And so I wish everything I posted, all 12,000 people saw it, but that's not how it goes. So some things that I think are going to be really hot, are slow to jump or don't jump at all. And then other things jump off the press and it's like, whoa,
The ones that you don't expect to take off.
Sometimes, yes. Like, it's hard to predict what's going to happen,
Yeah, it's wild. And like you said, it's like 11,000 followers is a lot to some people, like, for us. But to you, like you said, you're grateful, which is awesome. We're grateful for our 4 followers too. But compared to that dude in LA, I saw his page. He had like 400,000, almost 500,000.
Yeah,
that's a large number.
On YouTube, he's at about 700K, and 100,000 of that came in 1 week. So he was at 500K. He posted a big, like, special of 2019 hour-long video. He got 100,000 in a week. So it's crazy, like, the exponential growth that can kick off sometimes. It's like, you know what? Like, all it takes is one video to go to World Star or one video to go to a big page. I actually have a video like that where I almost get shot asking for toilet paper. And
at the gas station.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so I wanted to ask you about that on that front. Have you ever, like, when you're making these videos, you fuck with people like hardcore sometimes. Has anyone ever tried to fight you or some shit? Because, like, being that you have a fighting background, if it were me in your shoes, I'd be like, listen, this isn't going to end well for you, buddy, but make my fucking day. Go ahead.
Because I can, like, I feel good about, like, as long as someone doesn't have a gun, I feel really good about my chances.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But because I know I can fight, it's almost.
You said you're a lover.
I'm not aggressive at all. So, like, if I am aggressive with someone and I know I can kick their ass, like, it's kind of a douchebag move to be like egg them on and then try and fight them and then kick their ass and be like, ha ha ha, I got you, buddy.
Loser.
Milwaukee's always like a top 10 FBI murder rate type of a city, and I prank mostly in the hood. And the reason for that is, well, one, the Walmart I prank at is 5 minutes from my house. The gas stations are always hopping, and people are just making moves. And the one time I went to the suburbs in Wauwatosa, I got arrested in 2 hours. So it's like, I'll stay in the hood.
I saw that on your Instagram too.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy, dude. Oh my
But,
god! So do
dude,
you have
so-
people that try to fight you at all?
You know what? I always look at people are like the real gangsters that I do this to just laugh and they're quiet and they don't care. But the little
Yeah.
chihuahuas that have something to prove, they're always the ones that man, I'm like, no, you're not, dude. You know?
As he's walking away.
Yeah, just talking shit, walking backwards.
Yeah, no, that's got to be the greatest feeling though. Like I can't say which video, but some of the videos I've seen on your page, it's like you've got these people rolling. Like they had no idea that they're being filmed. Like they just start dying laughing at the end of it. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the thing I love is I would say if we prank 20 people, probably 18 or 19 of them laugh afterwards and we can handshake and we can, talk a little bit. There's always that one guy, but guess what? Because 90 or 95% of people react positively, like, okay, if you want to be that one guy, you have a small penis, guess what? I do too. So
Listen, I'm white too, man. We both got a small penis.
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. So, being that you did go the comedy route here with these videos, like, are there comedians that you follow that you're really into? Like, which ones do you follow?
I love silly humor. So Theo Von is a guy that I really, really like watching.
Love Theo Von. Love Theo Von.
And what I hope to do with this platform, this would be the dream, is organize a tour. And it depends on who I'm doing, if I'm doing rapping or if I'm doing comedy. But what I would do is during the day, I'd want to coach seminars at high schools for wrestling, film around that town, and then at night do either a comedy show or a rap show. And then
Or both.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
That's
first
sick.
of all, that's an amazing idea. Second of all, you're like the white Childish Gambino. I respect Childish Gambino so much because he's a great actor, he's a great comedian, and he's also a stand-up comic. Like, that's not an easy feat.
And musician and producer and yeah.
You name it.
What you guys are talking about is kind of tapping into what a lot of my heroes I look up to, like I would say Benjamin Franklin, Teddy Roosevelt, Joe Rogan, guys like that who are good.
He's not kidding.
I know, but that's amazing.
And that's how things keep interesting. Like I wish I could be a Conor McGregor. Or, oh, I was made to fight. I'm obsessed. But I like doing a lot of stuff. Like I don't think there's just one thing that I'm ever gonna do, and I want to be good at a handful of things, and that makes life fun. And I guess the biggest thing is it's starting it. Like I have no problem looking stupid. I have no problem being coached. I have no problem someone telling me how to do it better. And eventually, if I work hard enough, I'm going to be good at something,
And that's sports. That's why sports is important, kids. Fucking listen up.
No, it's why having a fucking open mind and a strive for success mentality. Like I'm not, even if I lose, like that's tough shit. I'm going to tie my shoes, get back up and get right back at it. Like I don't care what he or she thinks. I'm going to fucking shoot for the moon.
And you know what? That's something I had to realize as I started getting older. It probably wasn't until I was like 23 years old where I was finally like, you know what, dude? If people think I look stupid doing something, or like if people think I'm like, who fucking cares? Fuck them. I'm gonna do it anyway.
You probably learned that like freshman year of high school when you wore those dumb yellow sweatpants to school every day.
Those are cool sweatpants now. I would wear those.
Yo, listen, that was junior year. I thought I was going to Central Michigan, fire up chips. Didn't do it.
That's hilarious.
Dude,
what a move.
Like what I've learned a lot is the people that are the loudest of hating or telling you that you're not shit, they're always on the bleachers. They're bench players. And anyone that's actually in the game going after it either is gonna compliment you or they're gonna encourage you, but they don't drag you down. So the people that drag you down, not in my circle, not in my tribe. See you later. You can watch from the bleachers.
Listen, dude, you might as well be a fucking inspirational speaker too, because you got me ready to run through a brick fucking wall.
I was gonna say no. Like I love what you're saying because, yeah, it's fucking spot on. Everybody should have that mindset. I mean, in a perfect world.
Yeah. Or some of us just like to be lazy fucks and play Call of Duty all day. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's increasing your hand-eye coordination, Ty. And I mean, as long as your KD is over 1, then it's a productive day.
Yeah, can't put a price on that, dude.
My right hand hand coordination is pretty darn good right now.
Yeah.
Because it's been home alone.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, this quarantine's getting the best of us.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Hey,
So
Mom, we need to get some more lotion, all right? Thank you.
can we get more tissues too? I've had to blow my nose a lot.
You say nose or load?
Both.
Both.
Both. So you mentioned doing rap shows. So
Yeah, can we talk
explain
about
that
your
one to me
rap
too?
career?
Yeah, so we've been
How
really
you got started? Sorry, Ty. I was
No,
also
you're
gonna say
good.
how you got started and like who was an influence of that.
yeah. Run with that.
So the first
Sorry,
time I
Ty.
ever really
No, you're good.
started rapping was I was smoking this stuff called Spice, and my buddy would turn on an instrumental in the car. And I was 17. I was junior in high school, and we would just freestyle. When I got to college, I would freestyle at parties, and people were like, "Man, you should put out a mixtape." So made a mixtape, made a music video. It actually was a lot of fun. It's called Banger, Banger on YouTube, and it's a nice party song. And the coolest show I ever did actually came from Rival. So a big Rival school was Stevens Point. We tried to beat the hell out of those guys every year in wrestling, and we did. But they hit me up and they're like, "Yo, dude, we've been bumping your stuff. Like, we'll come to our house. We got a basement. We're gonna pack it full of people." And it was the most fun concert I've ever done in my life. And I haven't performed live in a little while. The guy that I'm collaborating with in LA and Atlanta, they were trying to go on tour and they would have me open and do stuff like that. But the biggest thing would be that I've been doing lately is like a test. It's kind of like the same version of going into a cage fight. Is I will find the hoodest DJ I could find. Never met him once in person. Just message him on Instagram. Show up to his house. I don't know if there's 7 people there. I don't know if it's just him. And kind of be like, "Hey, I have to prove that I can spit." So like, let's fucking go. Take my shirt off.
Drop the beat.
Rap, dude. Yeah.
Damn,
That's
dude.
sick. Yeah, you
That's
gotta get a
fucking
battle
badass.
rap under your belt.
Ooh, that would
That's
be
dope.
something.
Oh, yeah, what are your thoughts on battle rap? I feel like you'd be all up in that jazz.
Yeah.
Battle rapping would be fun. I think to avoid getting shot, maybe I would love to just what I'm gonna do when we can be in front of people again is just drive around and do like freestyles on the spot. Like, hey, give me 3 words, get a beat, bah, let's go.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
that was a dope idea.
Fuck. I wish I could freestyle. That'd be so sick.
We're not
Practice,
articulate like
ride
he
bike,
is, though.
ride in a
Yeah.
bike.
We try.
We
Yeah,
did try. We literally tried.
yeah,
The other
yeah.
thing
But
is-
it was like all pre-written shit.
Yeah.
But that's part of the walk and then you run is you let's say like you give me a word like moment, frozen, going, like you just and then you figure out all the rhymes in that, and then when you're kicking a beat, then all of a sudden like you start juggling it. You just know when to put the next word in, you know.
I can't juggle either, though.
Well, I can, so I'm gonna have to try this whole juggling words thing instead of juggling my fucking balls over
Dude,
here during
you can become a
quarantine.
juggalo.
Yeah. Fucking ICP all day, baby.
By
Orange
my-
Fago.
So yeah, Michael had asked like, who's your musical influences? Do you have, I assume, favorite rappers and hip hop artists?
Yes, sir.
Influences, and then like what do you listen to? Like, what's a current Tommy G playlist look like?
Ooh, okay, good question. So, what I grew up on was the lyrical rap, like Eminem, Immortal Technique, Tech Nine. I went to 3 Tech Nine concerts. Too many juggalos, by the way, to Mr. Tap.
Tuck Nine.
Yes, but now what I love is a gangster. One of my favorite guys right now is Kevin Gates, and he makes music that I could drive by someone to. He makes music that I can make love to a woman to, and he makes music that I can fucking ball out and spend some money to. So he's got me covered in all. And he makes the sad crying in the shower music too. You know.
And he's got 2 phones, which is sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I only have one.
Dude's balling out here.
Too. So like that, Jeezy, like a lot of hustling music, a lot of
Jeezy gets me hype.
yeah, dude. He speaks to the
He-
soul. Rod
Yeah.
Wave. You guys know Rod Wave?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
He just came out with an album called Ghetto Gospel, and he has that deep. He's this big old fat guy with a nice voice, and he just sings, and you feel his pain when he sings. And then Russ. So I've been listening to more like sing. Like I need stuff that if the Tinder date comes over, you can't play Kevin Gates. You know what I mean? So you can play some Russ, light a candle, play some more Russ, and keep playing Russ.
That's funny. I actually like Russ, and is gonna sound so dumb, but I didn't find out until like
A
3
year
months
ago.
ago that he's white.
Well,
Had no
well,
idea.
he's Italian.
Yeah, but
He's racially ambiguous, dude. You're not sure what's going on over there.
that's true. That's a good point.
I was like, wait, you listen to Russ and you didn't think, wow, this guy doesn't sound black?
He doesn't sound black to you at all? Like not even a little bit?
No, not a bit. And I listened to him like when he's putting out mixtapes and stuff, and I never even knew what he looked like. And I was like, oh shit, I wonder what this guy is, because I knew he wasn't black.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't sound like a brother.
No.
Yeah.
No, he don't.
He put out or he's been posting on Twitter. I saw like him making some beats, and one of the biggest one, or the one that blew up, was it's like, sounds like this dude's making the intro song to MTV Cribs, and he's just sitting there like vibing to it. And I was like, I mean, shit kind of bangs. MTV Cribs is sick.
True.
Oh man.
It's a dope
MTV Cribs was dope. So
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
before we let you get out of here, what's next for Tommy G? What's next up on the books? What do you got playing? Like,
Yeah, what's in the mix?
what are we doing moving forward here?
Well, the biggest skill I've been investing in right now is video editing, because that was my big holdup and my bottleneck for any of my stuff I'm putting out. So now I know how to edit. I could put out a video on YouTube now and edit my own stuff. So I'm using this quarantine smart. Like I'm reading a lot. I'm practicing Spanish. I'm working out a lot. And so when all this is over,
Do you have ADHD?
uh,
I do, so it's like I don't feel bad asking you, but like you're like either you just have like a fucking primo brain, or you're just like you just always have to be doing something.
you know what? I think that I feel my best at the end of the day when I gave it a lot and I invest into myself. And if I just spend the whole day, looking through Instagram, I feel like shit at the end of the day. So I know, like, to feel good, these are the things I have to do. I have to eat this way. I have to work out this way. I have to be productive in this way. And
Dope.
He's got a fucking whiteboard behind him covered in notes. Look at that, dude. The dude's he's a workhorse.
traditionally what I do is I divide it into 3 categories, and it goes my daily goals, my weekly goals, and my goals I set every 2 months. Because I think a yearly goal is a lot to shoot for, because it takes a long time to notice your progress. So I do all my goals by 2 months, and so it keeps me focused, and that's how I operate.
That's amazing. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I mean, that was yeah, good answer.
He's just passionate, whereas you're just hyperactive.
Right, and it's a disorder.
Well, I think if you funnel that into something that you love, like I'm sure you were that way about baseball and maybe music at times, and I know about sports. Like if you funnel that into something, then ADHD becomes a superpower. But if you let it's not
I know
distant,
that
but-
to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really get hooked into something. Like if you like for real, like that's not a joke. And but the problem is it's like there's too much going on, like Ty said. It'd be great if this was our only job. Cause yeah, bro, this shit would be fucking pumping. But it's like we have a, full-time job during the week that requires attention amongst other things, and it's tough. But all the power to you. I mean, like Ty said, you should be a motivational speaker, because I'm ready to fucking jump out my window right now.
that's the Adderall because of the ADHD.
Oh yeah.
Here's another thing I think about is like I don't think you always need to be busy. Like I really think there's time to just be in peace and let your thoughts go. But I would say like the hobbies that you have, like I don't watch Netflix. I haven't played video games in years, and so like like the last video game I played, I think what's the dragon thing on the computer called? You roll
Spyro.
Yeah.
No.
Sonic.
Okay, I'll think of it. You go around these crazy worlds and you get goblins and anyways. I really like Skyrim.
Were you on Spice again?
Skyrim.
I was like, what the hell is this ever going to accomplish? Like, am I going to be doing this when I'm 30? And the woman that I want to attract, if she would have watched me do this, would I be fucking proud of myself? I'd be like, no, I don't do this. No, I don't. You know. So, in like having your activities you do that you find enjoyment in that are also somewhat productive or also or lead you to the path you want to go. You know.
Oh fuck, man.
You create your own path.
Yeah. That's something I need to look into actually. Is I would love to learn is video editing, and it would definitely help this.
I thought you were gonna say you'd like to look into learning how to create your own path and be a better person.
I would love to look into how to become passionate about something. It's not something I'm familiar with. Nah, I'm just kidding. But all right, Tommy. Well, we'll let you go, dude. Thanks for coming on. This has been fucking awesome.
This has
It's
been
a while.
a phenomenal interview.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had a guest on in a long time, and this one definitely was. It was great. Glad we did
That
it.
was awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you, and I say encourage you to keep hustling and doing what you're doing. And down the line, I can talk to my secretary. Hey, am I free? Yeah, I'm pretty free. So if you guys want another round sometime down the line, you let me know. Okay.
I
fucking
thought of
send
a
it.
proposition before this podcast. So I'll be messaging you. I have an idea. I'll run it by the group here. But if it's something that you're into, this whole podcasting thing, I'll shoot you a message. We'll be in touch. Plug your Instagram one time though before you go.
And your YouTube. Where can people find you?
Yeah.
Instagram, Tommy G McGee. YouTube, Tommy G McGee. Pornhub, Tommy G McGee.
Bingo.
Fucking easy enough. Go check out his videos. They're fucking hilarious. Like we said, they have everybody rolling. Thanks again, dude. And like I said, we'll be in touch.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
You as well,
Peace
man.
out, bro. All right. That was... I'll fucking tell you what, dude. He had me ready to run through a wall.
Yeah, baby. That was beast.
Just
Yeah,
somebody
that was
who's so passionate about shit. Just like so many different things. That's what I aspire to be, but I don't know. I just don't understand.
It makes me feel like I need to start making goals for myself.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not doing anything. What are we doing here?
Well,
I mean,
maybe next week we could have a stock podcast. That's all about your future and securing the bag, Ty.
I don't know stocks. I'll produce it. We fucking if Nicholas wasn't so we could do Martin. You and Martin could talk stocks. Tappy, I don't know how well into the stock market you are, but fuck it.
I mean, I dabble. I usually message McGrory when I'm like buying and selling shit.
Yeah. I'd produce one with you and Martin fucking talking stocks.
So just give it to Tapia.
Yeah.
No, I mean obviously
I'm just fucking with you.
Because I mean that'd be easy enough. I don't have to say damn thing. Then I can actually really produce shit. So we'll
You
talk.
just produce that ROI, baby.
We'll talk logistics, but if we're gonna keep doing some music podcasts going forward, I think try to get Tommy involved in some way or another.
Yeah. So I like the music thing, but I think we do need to either say, hey, let's either listen to these 2 or 3 albums.
Right, you gotta like
or do one, because what I listen to what you guys listen to is probably different, or like I'll be like, oh, hey, have you heard so-and-so's new album? And be like, no. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, well, there's a really good song on there that you should check out. So like, But if we actually go, yo, everybody make sure you at least like listen one time through this album. Like you don't need to like know anything specific, but just like, yo, do you fuck with any of the songs? Like, do you like the beats? Like anything that catches out? It doesn't have to be like so in depth either. Like at least so we can have a conversation about it and be like, oh yeah, no, dude, like I thought it was pretty straight, you know, like the way it was. Like I listened to Gambino's new album. I thought it was cool. I don't love it, but I thought it was cool. What the idea was of it.
Yeah.
So shit like that.
No, yeah, I agree. But it's
or
like
we
it's
could
tough.
revisit.
It's tough for me
Or we
because
could
of,
revisit
again, the
albums.
ADHD thing. Like I would listen to that Joyner Lucas album, but it's like I skipped through all the songs because it's a Joyner Lucas album and all I heard was Jay-Z. So like that's all I would have to say about that album.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about that.
And I don't even know how that makes any sense.
But no, I'm with
It
you,
doesn't.
Tapia, and we, we will. And I feel like if we're gonna do a music podcast, we do that, and then each week we just pick an artist, or we'll put out on Twitter like pick between these two artists,
Yeah.
and then whoever is the favorite, like you pick your favorite album, and we discuss, and I'll pick my favorite album, and we discuss. Because it's like,
Yeah. I was gonna say, or we could do something like where, like Lil Wayne, for example, he has albums, he has mixtapes. Like to cover him would be like podcasts, like an endless amount. We could always do like either like a Mount Rushmore of like his mixtapes, or like his songs or something, or like be like, yo, pick like 4 songs that are like your 4 favorite songs by Lil Wayne. Like,
Well, yeah,
I was just gonna say it's so hard for me to pick my favorite song by Wheezy,
Pretend.
but I really don't even know that I could pick like a top 5 songs by Wheezy.
Pretend.
yeah, I
would, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
would do my homework and I would pick my top 5 or whatever, or top 3.
And like pick your top 4, whatever, and it doesn't even have to be like number 1. Like, and this is a great, just like, yo, these are the 4 songs that like have a rotation, and then just have a few honorable mentions or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
but
I feel like
Tappy, you gotta understand.
It would work
I'm gonna
way better.
tell you.
Or
I'm gonna tell you why they're my favorite tracks, because I want you to know that Wheezy's the greatest rapper of all time.
Got Wiener in my
Yeah.
palm and I'm
oh, that's fine.
masturbating.
I mean, yeah.
All right, yeah, we could definitely talk logistics of that after this. So,
Yeah.
what do you say we wrap this up and then we could talk?
Yeah.
I thought we already wrapped it up. Kind of. I thought this was off air.
No,
Like we were just
no.
talking.
We're definitely still recording.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, let's wrap it up. Go to our page, yinzertainment.com. The links to the podcast are on there. We're on Apple Music.
We're accepting donations on Yinzertainment.com.
We do have a new donations page if you're feeling fucking generous.
Well, it's on the contact page, but it's at the bottom.
Fair enough. We're on Apple Music. We're on Spotify. We're everywhere you find a podcast. Go to our social media, Twitter, Instagram, at Yins Daily.
YouTube
at Yins Daily. It's all on the website. Just go to yinzertainment.com. Thanks again to Tommy G. McGee on Instagram and YouTube. He's fucking hilarious. Wild dude. Very
and he's a good
entertaining.
friend. Not good friend, but he's a close acquaintance.
Close acquaintance, we'll call it, yeah. So yeah, thanks again to him. And that was pretty fun. So next week, 124.
That was pretty fun.
that was pretty fun. So that's all I have to say about that. 124 next week, next Tuesday. Be there or be a son of a bitch. Check your Slater.
See you later.
Slater.